guessed it, it's a Disney Lion King kind of episode. Welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that and hit that bell. I know it's another eyeshadow palette. I did one last episode and a few episodes before, but what can I say? I had to have it. I had to. This is the collaboration with Sir John and Luminous Cosmetics, and it's the Disney Lion King eyeshadow palette from that collection. I did not purchase the whole entire thing because I wouldn't have used everything. Yes, was I tempted? Of course I was, but I wouldn't have used it. So I got the eyeshadow palette and one of the lipsticks, and it is just, I mean, to talk about the packaging right off the bat, it's beautiful. So the lipstick, if you see right here, it's the face of a lion. And then if you turn it to the side, it's Sir John. Do I have that upside down? I sure do. Sir John and Luminous. And then if you turn it again, it's Disney Lion King. It has a magnetic close, which is so awesome. The outside of it is gorgeous, and it is trimmed in rose gold. And here is the lipstick. It's so beautiful. It's a soft matte, just like I like when I get a matte. I need something still creamy, but it's gonna give you a matte look. I'm wearing it right now, and I absolutely love it. Just a quick little, I'm gonna come back to it, but that's just a quick little intro. And then here is the packaging for the eyeshadow palette. Again, so gorgeous. It is all the way around. I'm turning it every which way. I don't want to get, I have fingerprints all over it, but it's the rose gold that is trimming the lion's face and the blue eyes. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. And then on the inside, of course, are all the colors. And I am going to swatch them for you because you guys know I'm an expert swatcher. As I swatch them, I will also say the names because the names are absolutely adorable as well. They put a lot of thought into this. I've watched a few videos with Sir John applying the palette on people, and I mean, one, I'm a fan of his. He's phenomenal. If you didn't know, he is Beyonce's makeup artist. And he's just a great, I love his just everything he has to say. I really, really like it. Not to mention his talent of makeup artistry. So there is that. This is the first time that I am trying out Luminous Cosmetics. And so far, so good. So I'm gonna talk about how I achieved this look. I love it. I really, you know, I have been trying to get more into colors, so I did use two of the colors at the top here, and I've really been trying to expand myself when it comes to shadows. So I did want to talk about, you know, what I put on my eyes, and then after that, we'll swatch all the colors and talk about the names of the colors. So the very first thing that I did was, you guys will notice that I had one eye done, and I had these crazy tape on my eyes. And that's because, hello, I don't have any Scotch tape in the house. How is that possible? I used these as my guides because I knew I wanted to elongate my eyeliner and my shadow, and it's just easy when you have them. So I don't use them all the time, but I did for this look. Okay, so that's the crazy fluorescent that you see on my eyes. When I sat down, I already had one eye done because, to be frank, I was a little nervous if I was gonna like the look that I was doing. So that's why the left eye's done, but the right eye, we filmed me doing it, and I'm going to talk you through what we did. When I first went in, I went in with King, this lighter kind of tan color. And I went in above my crease, all the way into the inner corner of my eye, all the way out where I feel like I wanted to end my wing. Then I went in with Pride Rock, the darker brown, and really packed it on the outer corner, again, taking it up into that fluorescent tape a little bit, just packing on the outer end of my eye. I'm really loving the pigment of these colors. I've started with the 2 and now I'm gonna go in with the 3rd color, which is African Clay. That I took into the crease of my eye just because it was a little deeper than King and a little lighter than Pride Rock. Now it was time to have a little bit of fun with color. And I went in with the Meadow and I just took my finger and pressed it right onto the lid because I wanted to get the most pigment, and I'm feeling like all of these shadow palettes that I'm using, when you want to get more pigment, it lays down better with your fingers rather than a brush, is what I'm feeling. You guys let me know if you get something different. You know, especially when you can go onto your lid, you can grab more pigment with your fingers. And it might be the oils of the fingers just lay down nicer on skin. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? I want to read the names of the colors, but for some reason they like to make it all shiny and make a girl search for the name. Zazu. You know, I was thinking it was Zazu because it's blue. I took the blue right into the inner corner there. And I really like it, you guys. It's so much fun, yet kind of Lion King-ish at the same time. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the blue with the green, but I ended up right in the corner there. Very lastly, I took Nala, which is the gold, and just really placed it in the color. It's a deep gold, so I wanted to be careful because it's not like popping, really. It's a deeper bronzy gold, which I can't wait to do a bronze gold look with this, but this time I wanted to do color. So I put that right into the corner. When I was done with that, I grabbed a black liner and I did my rim. Got a little crazy. I grabbed a liner, just a pencil liner. This is Lancome. It's one I had laying around. It's their Kohl black liner. And I did do my waterline, upper and lower waterline with it. And it's not, I'm gonna be honest, it's not the best waterline pencil because it doesn't stay. Like, I could redo it right now. It doesn't stay the best, but it gives you some color. I haven't really found one that I absolutely love. I don't do it all the time, so it's not a necessity that I had, but I wanted to line the inner part of my eye just to kind of make it more almond and to pop my brown a tad. So when you have brown eyes, any contrast is gonna work. Well, if you have blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, whatever color eyes you have, to make them really stand out, you do a contrast color. For brown, we're kind of limited. Blue, a deep purple will really, you know, bring out that coppery part of the brown that's in your eyes. So that's why I used black. If you're blue-eyed, I mean, any browns really pop. If you're green-eyed, purples, plums, things like that. And then I just went in with my art liner, which was the liquid liner, and finished it off. I did have that tape there, so it was really easy just to go out and come back in and make it a little bit, this is a little bit more dramatic for me because I do a wing almost every day, but I don't do way out here. I mean, let me know, is this a little too much for me? I like it, and it's not something I do all the time. So you guys could let me know, do you think it's a good look, or should I go a little bit more subdued? I don't know. I was feeling it, so I went with it, and I had my tape, and you can go wild with that tape. If you guys haven't ever tried it, try it out. Scotch tape honestly works best, but if you have fluorescent laying around, you know, you might as well grab it and use it too. I am loving this. I didn't do anything on my brow bone, to be honest, because there wasn't light colors, and I don't think I need it, you know? I just finished off my brows with the Sorcel's brow gel, and that is it. That is my eyes right there. Now, to talk a little bit about the shadows. I love them. I love them. I haven't tried the purple, so we need to swatch away. You guys know that I'm a phenomenal swatcher. I'll probably win an award one day or something. Ness really loves it when I swatch. You guys, you guys are missing out on all those comments, I will say. But here I go. Are you ready? So we have the top 4 colors. That's what I'm gonna do first. These happen to be all like a shimmer. None of them are matte. So we have the first one here, which is Mufasa. Did you guys know, look at how pretty. Like, that's gorgeous. It just swatched. I just won an award. That's beautiful. Okay, that's Mufasa. And I know I've stopped a whole bunch of times. Did you know my son was in Lion King just last month? He was Simba in the Lion King. There is the blue color, which is called Zazu. Then we have the Meadows. These are beautiful. And then we have Sire. So those are the top 4 in the palette. They're absolutely beautiful. They're not really a frost. They're more of like a sheen, I guess I would say. Okay, the next 4 I'm gonna do on this arm. So we have the first one, which is Nala. Then we have King. There's King. Pride Rock. And African Clay. That kind of looks like a lion claw. So there are those. So the first one obviously is probably the most shimmered one as far as like frosty. That's going to be the most. And then these last 3 are definitely matte. And then the last 4, we have Safari Khaki, which is hard because it's kind of my skin color. Simba, which I have a special place in my heart for. Ooh, that's pretty. Wisdom. And then Landscape. Oh, that's kind of shimmery too. Those are going to be like the most neutral colors out of the whole palette. Gosh, that gold is gorgeous. I want to try it. That's Simba. That's what my baby played. There is the eyeshadow palette. Luminous Cosmetics, I am impressed. There was not a lot of fallout with the product. I feel like the pigment is on, like it's spot on. When you put it on, you get what you're looking at, which I love that about certain brands lately. And the depth of the color is there. Sometimes, when you're trying it on, you really have to like pack a ton on to get the depth of the color, but not with this. It was really, really beautiful. Very lastly, the lipstick. I know I touched on it at the beginning. It has a magnetic little top there. You see the face. I love this packaging. I love it. Inside is the color, and I purchased Pounce because you're looking online and lipsticks are super, I think they're some of the hardest colors to choose online, but I tend to go with this type of, natural brown color, and I figured I would love it, and I do. I think it turned out really nice. It's a very natural matte, like a soft matte, very creamy, feels good on my lips. They've got some design on the inside of the bullet, which is really, really, they took time, which I love that. We'll see how the lipstick wears, but as of right now, I'm loving it. And I can usually tell, my lips usually give me a sense whether I'm gonna like the product right away or not. There it is, you guys. I'm excited about the movie. I'm so excited to see it. I can't wait. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'm glad that they were able to do this collaboration. We have all of these products coming out for Disney, and sometimes they're really great and sometimes not so great. I think this one is amazing. I think you guys should go out and get it. I think I saw it's gonna be at Ulta at some point. I'm not sure the date. End of June, I think, is what we saw. So you have to get online, research that, and just find out the exact date, because I don't want to tell you the wrong one. You can go to Luminous Cosmetics and check that, check their website out. They have other products, of course, but this Lion King collection, love. Thanks for spending time with me. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.